11. Social issues. Transport. Noise. Bicycle. 1. Are bicycles popular in your city?
Bicycles are generally popular in China, probably because they are cheap transportation and you can get good exercise from riding them.
2. Do you often ride a bicycle?
Yes, I often ride a bicycle if I'm not going too far, or if I just want the exercise.
3. What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of bicycles compared to cars or public transport?
Well, for one thing, travelling in cars and public transport is much quicker and can be more convenient. But when you ride bicycles, you don't get stuck in traffic and you can get some good exercise.
4. Do you think bicycles are suitable for present society?
Not always, because it takes too long to travel from place to place, and this makes bicycles not so practical. On the other hand, bikes are very suitable for present society, seeing we have reached the halfway mark in oil consumption. Maybe one day soon we will all be riding bikes.
Transport. 1. What means of transport do you usually use?
I don't have a car, so I usually use public transport, like buses or taxis or the metro. It's quite convenient for me.
2. What's your favourite means of transport?
My favourite way to travel is by plane because it's quick and convenient, even if it is expensive. I love to fly above it all and forget about traffic jams.
3. How do you like to travel for long trips?
By plane, because then it doesn't take me so long to get to my destination. I don't want to waste my valuable time just getting there. I have more important things to do.
4. What's the traffic like here in Beijing?
It's not so bad because of the subway. It usually doesn't take long to get from place to place.
5. How do you think the public transport could be improved?
Well, here in Beijing, I think they just need to add a few more subway lines and add some more ring roads and have more buses available in order to improve public transport.
Noise. 1. Do you mind noises? Do any noises bother you?
Yes, I can't stand certain noises, like construction work going on in my apartment.
2. What type of noise do you come across here in your daily life?
Where I live, you can hear a lot of noise from the construction and the traffic. At night, I can almost literally feel the hum of all the TVs and people talking in the area. People say that I am very sensitive to noise.
3. How do you feel if you work in a noisy environment?
I feel irritable and I can't concentrate. I need to work in a quiet, orderly environment.
4. Are there any sounds that you like?
I like the sound of rain falling and of music and of birds singing. I also like the sound of my mother's voice calling me to dinner. This is one of my favourite sounds.
5. Are there any sounds you don't like?
I hate the sound of snoring, or of babies crying, or of people talking very loudly. I also really dislike the sound of people complaining. This is one of my pet peeves.
6. Are cities becoming noisier?
I suppose they might be, since cities are getting larger, but I think that we are all becoming a little deaf from the noise in the city, and we don't even know it.
7. What about noise pollution? How do Chinese people feel about this form of pollution? Is it a problem in your hometown?
Well, if you have 1.4 billion people crammed into only about a fourth of the country's space, you're bound to have problems with noise. In big cities, noise is just a fact of life that you have to live with. In my hometown, it didn't used to be a problem, But when more people started getting cars and construction sites started popping up all over the place, the noise went from bad to worse. Maybe someday it'll get better, although I'll probably go deaf before that happens.